Hi everyone, I'm Moonlight Mason, and in this video I am going to be talking about my top 5 ways to get out of a rut, whether it's a relationship or your job or anything where you feel like you're stuck and you're going around in circles. And I know that feeling oh too well, because I try and be really productive and meet my goals, and sometimes I feel like I haven't gotten anywhere. So if you resonate with that in any way, just keep watching. Hi everyone, if it's your first time here, welcome. Please subscribe. I'm Moonlight Mason, and once you subscribe, you'll be part of the Masonette crew. Anyways, I was asked several times my opinion or what I thought about, or if I had anything to offer to help those who feel like they're in a rut. Like if you feel like you're stuck and you can't move. Physically, you can't move. Mentally, you're stuck. Emotionally, in a relationship, there are many ways that you can feel like you're not making movement towards your goals, or you feel stagnant and you don't feel like you're growing anymore. You could be in a relationship and feel stagnant. So here are some tips that will help you get your old shit together now. All right, tip number 1, you got to acknowledge it. And even though, acknowledging it in different forms. Yes, you're probably talking about it with all your friends, but start acknowledging that you could be in a better place. And instead of what you're talking about, that acknowledgement part, instead of it being you reiterating, here's the key, we all reiterate the same he said, she said, he did. These are playing in the lower frequencies. When you find yourself, if you're in a rut and you find yourself talking in a way that is about who said, when, that she did, and that then I did, and you're getting into these lower frequencies of being. Okay. You want to get out of a rut, the first thing you need to start doing is talking about what you want. This is so you acknowledge, you say, you know what, right now I'm in a place emotionally that I feel I can do better. That would be a great thing for you to say. You can say that to your partner, you can say it to yourself, you write it down. I would put it on my Facebook post. I would just open up the lines of communication. Because remember, there are many other people that are in the exact same place that you are right now. And they feel like they're lonely too. So if you reach out and you be authentic and you say, right now, spiritually, I'm not, nurturing, as nurturing as I used to be, and I want to get back to going to church, or I want to go back to agape, which I love, or, whatever, and so you start talking about it, writing about it in a different way, in a way that says something like, if you were to do this, then you would be happier, or you would feel like you're growing. Start talking about these things that you're not talking about now, because you are stuck in a pattern. And when you're stuck in a pattern, you feed that pattern because you're part of the pattern, because you keep talking about the same stuff over and over and over. And none of that happens to you. Nothing that happens to you really matters. The only thing that matters is how and what you believe, think, and act upon, and how you act upon it. So, they're called silver cords, and you have to get these pliers, and oh wow, I wish I could. There are silver cord videos out there. I don't know who to send you to, probably Teal Swan. I'm sure she has a silver cord, cutting your silver cords with Teal Swan, who is, I just love Teal Swan spiritually. I love her. So anyway, okay, you created this reality, and it's interesting because you also have to remember that you are a volunteer. See, whatever's happening in your life, your circumstances, even going to work, you got to remember something. You are not being held a slave. This is a volunteer choice. You are volunteering and choosing to volunteer into this reality. And you want to get to a place where you want to volunteer in different realities and actually lead them, you see, and be your true talents and skills and abilities will start to come out more. And people need you. They need to hear about your experiences. That's why it's important to acknowledge it and talk about it. This is about how to get out of a rut. A rut. Number 3. Hope you guys are having fun. Think and write about your ultimate place. So you're not happy. You're in a rut wherever you are, right? And most likely you've been there for quite a long time. And talking about it in a different level so you can start creating, so that you can start letting the universe knows what it is that you want. See, a lot of times we know we don't want where we're at, right? But we stay there because we're comfortable, because we don't know. You don't know what's over here, because you've never really been happy. You've had some sort of abuse or you've had negativity within yourself for a long time, whatever the case may be. It's just a comfort place, but this is not a happy place, and you really want to come over here. Start thinking and talking and writing about your happy place, or you write about say you were totally happy and you didn't need or want anything. What would your ideal day look like? What would that be like? That's a great place to start, you guys, to get over here. So write that out. It's different for everyone. These are little things that you can do. Like number 4, you start doing things the opposite. Okay, so let's explain that, okay? You have certain patterns that are established, such as when you leave your home every morning, you get in your car and you go somewhere, and usually, like say it's going to work or going to the gym, it's a certain route that you take, right? You drive out of your home and you make a right, or you make a left, or you go the shortest route. What I'm trying to tell you is start changing these patterns. If you've been going right, start going left. Because see, you need to create the momentum in the universe, right? You've got to do it. No one's going to do it for you. You've got to start changing your frequency that you're vibing at. And the more you start doing this is the reason why people who have a lot of money, just think about beauty influencers, or just think about, celebrities, or anyone who makes a lot of money. The more money you have, the more free things the universe gives to you. The more generosity there is out there. Like when you're really, really poor, people pass you up and they're like, if you're homeless, there's you know what I'm saying? But people who are people I don't know, anyone like maybe the Kardashians or Oprah or Jeffree Star, these kinds of people, they would, like hotels would say, please stay here and you don't need to pay, because just having some kind of publicity out there that Jeffree Star stayed at a certain hotel, I'm just making this whole thing up. I'm just trying to illustrate my point. That is what you have to do, is you have to start changing your patterns. And it could be simple things. Do you drink coffee in the morning? I don't know, switch to water. That would be a big pattern change right away. That's a big one. But see, the bigger you make it, the faster that change is going to be. And you're going to start noticing, you're going to start noticing that people are responding to you different, that you find yourselves in different situations, because you are no longer going to be vibing at this level, right? That keeps you unhealthy, a level that hurts, a level that's emotionally painful, a level that keeps you sad. You've had it with that. You don't want that. Look how many years you've been there already. How many years have you been there? So it's just time to let it go by doing my steps. You got to start somewhere, and right now you're probably not doing anything. Number 5 is, it's 2 parts. I said number 5. Number 5 and number 6. Okay, I'll make it 6. Number 5 is begin your research, and number 6 is implementation. And number 6 is actually the most important one of all of them, is implementation. Because if you do not implement what you know and what you learn and these new things, then you're just going to stay there. You're just going to stay stuck in the pot. Start looking at the activities, the things, how you played. What were the games? What was it when you were a child, when you were little? What did you play that made your heart sing? I'm telling you. Let's say, for instance, you felt really good. I really did feel really, really good when I was swimming. So let's say you say, well, swimming, and right now you're like some, I don't know, let's say you're just like some IT person or something like that in Silicon Valley, but you really haven't gone swimming for a long time. You don't have that time anymore because you're just, stressed out with work. You're in a rut. I bet if you start swimming, if you start thinking about the toys that you had when you were a child or the activities that you did, you're going to start waking up that happy inner child of yours. And the more you do that and you spend time there, you're going to be saying, you know what, I don't have time for this. I do not have time for this mess over here. And when this mess starts presenting itself to you, you're not going to be vibing at the same level because you're happy. And being happy vibes at such a beautiful place of peace, of a beautiful place of you choosing, of you having options of what you want to do with your day, with your time, okay? Really being happy, okay? So those are some of the things that you'll look at. And I don't know, I can go deeper. I love talking about this stuff, as you know, from my channel. But let me know if you enjoyed this video, and do subscribe and leave a comment below. All right, you guys, I love you, and you can do it. All of you can do it. You don't need to be smart. You just need to have some courage. You need to just believe that you can do it. You just don't know what to do. And I'm giving you some tools right now. All right, you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.